There is a moment that every founder hits. You're looking at someone on your team and you're thinking, they're not performing. And then the second thought hits. Did I hire wrong or did I lead wrong? And that tension is expensive because if you replace someone too early, you lose momentum. And if you keep someone too long, you lose standards. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through how I decide inside our real companies whether someone needs coaching or upgrading. Not emotionally, not based on frustration, based on signal. I operate across 9 companies in our portfolio, and at this level, we don't get to make hiring decisions casually. Every wrong call costs time, costs money, and cultural momentum. So we built a simple way to diagnose this. Most founders make this decision from one of 2 places. It's emotion or avoidance. And emotion will sound like they're just not getting it, or I expected more from them, or I'm tired of repeating myself. Avoidance sounds like they're trying, or it's only been a few months, or maybe I didn't explain it clearly. Both are reactive, but high-level operators don't react, they diagnose. So here's how we diagnose. In step 1, we check the install. So before you question the person, question the install, meaning you're asking yourself, was the seat clearly defined? Was the 90-day outcome clear? Do they even know what great looks like? Do they own specific numbers? Did I correct early and clearly? And if the answer to any of those is a no, then you don't really have a people problem yet. You have a leadership clarity problem. You can't upgrade someone for missing a target that you never made visible. So this is where a lot of founders, they quietly realize, oh, maybe I never actually gave them a scoreboard. And that part right there, that's coaching territory. So in step 2, you want to watch their response to the clarity that you've given. And this is where things get clean. This is when you tighten clarity and you raise the bar. This is where people will reveal themselves. And there's going to be 2 types of responses here. And type 1 is going to be ownership. They're going to lean in, they're going to ask better questions, they're going to correct quickly. And the best part is they will bring solutions. They're not going to defend themselves, they actually adjust. And that is the type of person that is coachable. And so type 2 is deflection. And this is where they're going to blame context, or they're going to blame other departments. They're going to explain instead of actually fixing. They nod in meetings, but then they change nothing. And that right there is not a skill problem. That's where you have a standards problem. And standards problems will not scale through coaching. Let me make this 6th grade simple. If you raise the standard and you give clear numbers and performance improves, that's when you know to coach. If you raise the standard and give clear numbers and nothing changes, this is the time to upgrade the seat. Because coachable people will move when clarity increases. Non-coachable people just want to stay comfortable. So in step 3, this is where you want to check the trend, not the day. And what I mean by that is that founders will overreact to a bad week. I don't care about 1 week. I care about trend lines. Like, are they trending up or flat or declining? Was it 1 hard month with effort and improvement signals? Then we need more coaching. Was it 3 months of excuse signals? That means it's time to upgrade and replace. So you're not looking for perfection, you're looking for direction. And then we get into step 4, and this is the standards test. So this is the real separated, because this is where you want to know, do they protect the standard when you're not in the room? Are they holding others accountable? Are they making hard calls? Do they escalate early? And do they self-correct? If they're requiring your presence in the room to perform, then you didn't reduce dependency, you just added more of it. And at scale, that's not going to be sustainable. And I know that this part stings because replacing someone is hard, but replacing someone with an upgrade is not betrayal, it's actually stewardship. Your job is not to preserve comfort, it's to preserve performance and culture. If you keep the wrong person in a seat too long, it's gonna quietly tax your high performance, and they will feel it, and most of them probably just won't say anything about it. So here's what most founders do. They tolerate mediocrity for too long because they feel bad and they like the person. They complain in private and then one day they totally snap. And at that point it feels sudden and emotional, but it wasn't sudden, it was delayed clarity. Because if you address the standards early and calmly and consistently, upgrade decisions become obvious instead of dramatic. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, I don't know which one it is in my company, just slow down. Install clarity first for each role. Make sure you raise the standard and then attach numbers to it so that you know what success looks like. And then give it a defined window. I like to say 2 weeks to 30 days, then observe the response because clarity will always accelerate truth and truth tells you what to do. If you haven't watched the video where I talk about how to onboard someone, start there because most performance issues begin with weak onboarding. Because weak seats create impossible expectations and this whole sequence really matters. If this helped, will you share this with another founder who needs it? Oh, and don't forget to subscribe because I am documenting how we actually scale companies in real time, the installs, the decisions, and the upgrades. And coming up, I'm gonna walk you through how to build a leadership bench so that upgrades don't destabilize the company. And that's where scaling really begins.